Hello fellow readers, welcome to the channel The Star is the Book. So sorry I have not posted in a while, and it is for a very good reason. As you all know, I have absolutely nothing positive to say about mankind, and it is hard these days for me to find books that share my dislike. Until recently I came across a very funny book, indeed, an indictment of human nature by one of our longest and most resilient opponents, Roaches. The Roaches Have No King by the American contemporary author Daniel Evan Weiss. First off, a word of warning, there's a lot of hanky-panky in this one. Bug on bug, bug on human, bug on bigger bug on smaller bug. There's also a few self-anointed prophets, those delusional specimens that once in a while lead the wise old survival instinct, which is the real engine of history, astray. The reader is witness to a colony of roaches living in the flat of one Ida Fishblatt. Ida Fishblatt is a Jewish-American lawyer and the main human protagonist in this story. The roaches mostly live on Ira's bookshelves, hence picking up nicknames, philosophies, worldviews, and even psychological traits from the likes of Rosa Luxemburg, Bismarck, Clausewitz, Nietzsche. But the main Roach protagonist of this story is called Numbers, and Numbers fed on the Bible from a very early age, so he knows everything there is to know about human nature. Page 54. From my first day in heaven, I had known better than to depend on the power of human love. So, a very wise roach this Numbers is. The colony is disturbed by an abrupt change in Ira's love life. A formerly untidy girlfriend who presented the colony with ample feeding opportunities is then replaced by Ruth Grustein, and Ruth is an oversized cleaning maniac that puts all food into Tupperware, and that makes the colony starve. Page 60. A liberal committed to eradicating discrimination and the wretchedness of the crumbling city cores. Ira had forced us to live in this most straitened of ghettos, where he treated us with starvation, intimidation, and random murder. Numbers then decides to take matters into his tiny legs and boycott Ira's love life, get rid of this boring new girlfriend of his. The chosen methods, like any human would ponder, include mayhem, sex, betrayal, cannibalism, and the worst nightmare of any liberal, tax sabotage. Page 156. Listen to this admission by Numbers. It was now April. I climbed onto Ida's desk and rubbed a leg across the tip of his pen and added the digit 1 to the front of his taxable income on his 1040 form. But please, don't judge Numbers too harshly. The real villain in this story is that domestic prolific serial killer, hypocrisy. How humans use their abilities as a cover-up to the basic expression of life, which is desire. And that's why Numbers is constantly baffled. Numbers is a witness to that domestic hypocrisy, that undeclared war against desire, through so many mismatches and episodes of violence and deceit and social pleasantries and conveniences. A privileged witness to the inner visceral workings of a liberal, well-off home is constantly bewildered by the way humans are systematically insincere, the way we strain about the simplest of things to ultimately and inexorably succumb to nature, reason being just a foreplay before the consummation of instinct, that delayed gratification that sours everything down right to the finish line. Life for animals is an all-or-nothing showdown, whereas human is a compromise, a possible compromise between a soul and a calculating machine. And in the end, both can't win. Humans and human relationships, they never walk in a straight line. That's why we have to go around stuff. Human relationships being really a cloak and dagger thing, much more subreptitious, and hence more riddled with falsities and insincerities. The sentence, it's complicated. It's one of our most commonly used alibis. That's why in this day and age you can even see human roaches that can rationalize appalling things like genocide. Look at Ira. We see that he's a liberal, a well-intended lawyer, a champion for social justice, while at the same time he snorts coke and he's openly aggressive, mean, nasty to his insecure, oversized girlfriend. Then there's Oliver, Ira's next-door wasp neighbor and his mortal frenemy. Numbers exploits the hypocrisies in these humans in favor of the colony, hoping to stripping us of our civilization, abandoning us to our naked humanity. Page 140. The animals in my humans, like gas in bread, needed time to rise. So, the book is about the duel that is man, a flawed animal, and a flawed thinker. To me, really, the book is a lesson on just pushing the right buttons to get what you want. That's a wrap. Hope you can, folks, enjoy. Hope to see you again for our next review. And until then, I will be wallowing in other people's miseries. Who's down with OPM? Yeah, you know me. I'm down with OPM. Yeah, you know me.